Show. Turn up your mind.
Former President Trump on Saturday defiant as he waded into crowds of thousands at the Iowa State Fair.
President Trump, did you intend to overturn the 2020 election?
You know the answer.
He is facing his potential fourth indictment, this one in Fulton County, Georgia. An Atlanta prosecutor could be looking at filing state charges against Trump and allies over their alleged efforts to overturn his 2020 loss in Georgia. Jeff Duncan, the former lieutenant governor, confirmed today he will appear before a grand jury on Tuesday.
I'll certainly answer whatever questions put in front of me.
Is there any chance you take a plea deal in Georgia?
We did nothing wrong. We don't ever take a
It comes just one day after a D.C. judge overseeing his pending criminal trial for alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election warned Trump not to create a carnival atmosphere.
I hate to say this, we did much better in 2020. The election was rigged.
The judge placing a protective order on the 2024 GOP frontrunner to not reveal sensitive materials related to his case. The most recent New York Times poll of Iowa Republicans giving Trump the clear caucus lead. His GOP rivals here today as well, and taking shots at the former president for not supporting a pledge to support whoever becomes the GOP nominee.
It's not just about you. You got to be willing to stand up and support the team.
Dark horse candidate Vivek Ramaswamy continuing to lay his own beat.
Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
And Nikki Haley speaking with NBC's Ali Vitale.
I know Trump very well. I don't think he's the right president going forward.
Oh no. They're starting to flip. They're starting to, happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Let's just hope time's up this week. Let's just hope that the last fourth indictment actually comes in. You know why? Well, not only because I need validation, we all do, that this will be a RICO charge, right? In Georgia, in Fulton County, Georgia, by, Fonnie Willis. I think I called a few things, in my day, but about 2 years ago, I said that looked like a RICO investigation to me. So I just need to be validated is what I need to be. But it's not really that. No, it's that if she actually indicts on a RICO. Now, let's just get a real easy, simple definition. RICO. Racketeering influenced corrupt organization. What does that actually mean? Well, it means she can charge a whole lot of behavior, a whole lot of illegal activity, a whole lot of crimes, and then that all those crimes added together now equals one crime, racketeering. See what I mean? And it as long as you have committed a pattern and a practice of crimes in order to elevate an enterprise or an organization in Georgia, you are liable to get slapped with a RICO violation, a RICO charge. So Georgia allows, because they say organization or enterprise, crimes that actually don't have anything to do with, mob activity like selling drugs or running numbers or prostitution. They can be charged in Georgia under their version of the RICO statute. So it's, a fabulous little statute she's got going on there. But here's the other, really, really delicious thing about, the Georgia charges. So we all know that the other charges are federal charges, right? We all understand that they would be tried in federal courts and that we would have an uphill battle as it is, as it was, as it will be, in order to get cameras in the courtroom, because the feds don't like cameras in the courtroom for whatever ridiculous reasons. In the 21st century, when everything is digital, they don't want to be. They don't want to be. Fine. Georgia has no such prohibition. Georgia has no rules like that. In fact, Georgia values transparency, and that's why we saw several disgusting Georgia trials in the past couple of years. We were able to see the Ahmaud Arbery trial, right? We were able to look and see. So Georgia would actually welcome cameras in the courtroom, and since this is an all-encompassing, what I predict will be a RICO violation, saying that the whole entire Trump organization, the whole entire Trump enterprise, that the activities that they engaged in, the criminal activities that they engaged in Georgia, actually is equal to racketeering, and we will be able to see, I don't know, 12, 17 people indicted when she's ready to ask the grand jury to indict. I believe that. I think that there were already 16 people, but those included the fake electors, right? So that's why the number was so large. But I will tell you, because I've been following all of this, and you have too, that it might actually stimulate your memory when I say to you that 6 of the fake electors in Georgia have already entered into plea deals. So if the number is still 12 to 17 and there's only 8 fake electors that haven't pled out yet, that means that you're probably going to see names that, we haven't heard about previously or that we haven't heard about in a long time. Like, remember who was on that phone call? Does everybody remember? It's one of my favorite, conservative lawyers, Cleta Mitchell. Nobody talks about Cleta anymore, but she was on that phone call. She was definitely on that phone call, advocating for Donald Trump on his side of the call. So, maybe we'll see something happen to her at long last. Like be charged or have a difficult time hiring lawyers to defend her against trying to rig and overturn and overthrow the results of a free and fair election. Obviously, Rudy Giuliani got a target letter. In fact, if you go back and look at how many people got target letters, the number is 17. But again, I say that included the fake electors in Georgia, and half of them have entered into plea deals. So it's, still a big number, and it's still a lot of indictments, and it's probably going to be a RICO violation, and it will be on TV whenever the court is ready to host it, let's just say. And I'm so tired of this. I really am tired of it. Now, I know that, the Trump people are, in deep, but when you look at the actual percentage of Americans who believe that the election was stolen, the number is 20%. Okay? It's a lot for a free and open country to believe the worst about a free and fair election.